What's up, guys? Pokémon here, and we're going to do a nice little market update talking about some of the sets that have come out as of recent, what they're selling for right now, and then what the set values are. So, right now, it's tough to do like a buys and tries video because you can't find stuff at MSRP across the internet. It's impossible. What we're going to do though here is we're going to go through some of the products and what they're selling for now, so maybe some good market plays, and then again, we're going to look at total set values for some of the Mega Evolution sets. Again, Pokepasoda here, guys. Like and subscribe. And as always, thanks so much for stopping by. I'm at 362 subs. I appreciate each and every one of you. Now, here's what we're going to go with, guys. We're going to go off TCG player. First thing we're going to start with is good old Pitch Black. Pitch Black, of course, is not out yet, but we're going to go ahead and stop and shop. We'll just shop the booster boxes. Okay. Now, right now, you can buy a sealed case of 6, which again, pre-sales on TCG Player, you can only buy if you're an actual legit store on TCG Player. Okay, so you can only do pre-sales if you're a legit store. eBay, anybody can sell in there. So this one right now, it's about an $1,800 box for a case of sealed 6 booster boxes. If you want a case of ETBs, right now they're right around about $110 or so. So not too bad right there. And then for the Pokemon Center ones, they're selling for about gosh, can't really see here. Let's click on it. Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box selling for about 480, which is nuts. Don't ever pay that price for it, guys. All right, so that's what we got going on for Pitch Black right now. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to go to Chaos Rising. Chaos Rising, again, it's had some ups and downs. If you look at the booster box case, about a $1,300 booster box case, sealed case of ETBs. I think this is probably a place to buy some stuff. Chaos Rising ETBs, a case of them at 70 or $778, about $80 or so per ETB. And then you can buy a booster box for as low as $227. Again, that Greninja has definitely started to plummet in price. And then the one thing I would say too is for the Pokemon Center ETBs, right here, maybe. Nope, that's the Elite Trainer box for Cash Rising. So I don't even see the Pokemon Center ETBs, just the regular one. But when we go to get rid of sealed product, let's go to Pokemon Chaos Rising. We'll go to single cards. This one right here, the Mega Ninja, I just want to show you that this thing has started to tail off really fast, like falling off a cliff fast. If this is a card that you want to add for your set, which I like it better than the Twilight Masquerade one. I know some people don't. I think this is a much better looking card. This one right here now is a $265 card. This was just a week ago over $300. This thing is starting to plummet really quick. I didn't think it'd get close to 250. If you look at the 1 month, this thing has just done nothing but fall directly off. Like, I'm not going to make some bad bungee jumping joke or anything like that. This thing has went straight downhill. Do I think this thing can get right around that $225 mark? I do think so. If this thing starts to go any lower than 250, it's an optimal buying time, guys. Because when you look at the Chaos Rising pull rates, I mean, this is a tough card to pull. Not as tough as the hyper rare, the gold card, but still a tough card to pull. Now we start looking here. We got perfect order. We go through sealed product. If you want a booster box case or a booster box case, $1,300, pretty much close to Chaos Rising. An ETB case though is lower. This is at $715 the market price, listed at $665 for the low. I just bought one of these at $600. You're getting it for about $70 in ETB. Do I think this is a good price? I do. I really do think this is a good price. And the one thing I would say is that the actual ETB for the Pokemon Center has plummeted, guys. $120 box right now. Perfect Order Elite Trainer box, $135. If you don't have one of these, and I did, I got one of these when the Pokemon Center dropped them. This is a great time to get it. Now, the other thing I would say too with the good old Perfect Order is that we do have this Meowth that is going down a little bit. Okay, this got close to $200 right now in the near mint condition, which 158 copies available from a trusted seller, $160. I still think it's worth it. I got 2 of these off to grading right now. Can't wait to get them back. They were a $1,400 card in a PSA 10. Now they're down to about $550. Now, Ascended Heroes. This is the one we gotta look at. Ascended Heroes ETB case. $2,000. Okay, so when GameStop had these for $1,300, we all laughed. It was probably a pretty good deal to buy them at that. Okay, I talked to my boy Pokey Hobbs, and he said the same thing. He's like, yeah, for $1,300, it was a no-brainer. The Pokemon Center ETBs have dropped a little bit. They got as high as about $550. Now they're down to about the $490 mark. The pin collection, they're still doing some work. The Mega Fergulator EX box and stuff, I know for a fact the EX box, if you have all three, $200. Tons of Dollar Generals got these, dropped them. It went nuts. ETBs just on their own, they're still selling for right around, gosh, unopened. Let's go and see if we can find one. 170 from a trusted seller, 179. So these ETBs, they're still holding it pretty good about that $175 mark. Now, when we start looking at the Pokemon with the Ascended Heroes, the single cards, who's taking the top spot? Is it going to be the Gengar or the Trikachu? It is still going to be the Mega Gengar. It's still taking the top spot, but look at how many cards are available, guys. This Mega Gengar, near mint condition, 27 copies, $1,300. And when you go through the first 10 of them, it goes to $1,400. The last ones you're going to have here, when you go through all of them, I mean, only got 27 copies available. It gets to a $1,600 card as you get 20 of these copies. It is so crazy. And the other thing I would say with this is the Pikachu. This one, near mint, 37 copies. Okay. $1,100 card. Okay. It's off center. It tells you right there. Near mint, light play plus or whatever. $1,300 card. If you start going to page 2, it goes from $1,300 card way past the $1,400 to $1,500 mark within 15 sales. This one's still going parabolic, guys. Now, if we want to start looking at these sets and say, hey, are the sets moving? Because right now it's summertime lull. Everybody's saying things are just staying kind of stagnant. I don't think I disagree with that. I really do think they're staying pretty stagnant, but I think they're just kind of going at a nice horizontal, not a vertical. All right. Now, when we start looking at this, we go to PokeData. Chaos Rising, set values at $971. This has went down, of course, because the 2 chase cards are going down. I shouldn't say 2 chase cards. The top 5 cards in the set are starting to go down, okay? And I still have a ton of those. The ones I pulled from, I opened up over 200 some packs. So this 200, it's like 225 packs. I opened a ton of them. Still have all my chase cards for the most part. I did not get either of their Greninjas, though, for some damn reason. Now we start to go, there's still a little more perfect order right here. The Meowth is about $180, was about $185, has went down a little bit, $840 for this complete set. Again, the ones that are falling off the ledge is the Mega Clefable is starting to go down. The Mega Starmie is getting to a point where it's going to be a $50 card. From what it seems, if they do another drop of this stuff back in mid-July, or in mid-July when they do it. They're talking about another wave of perfect order in mid-July. We'll see what happens. Now we go here to Ascended Heroes, guys. Ascended Heroes is a little bit nuts. Mega Gengars are $1,400. Pikachu EX, the Trikachu, Chew in the Forest, Chew a Drumstick. I don't know what it is. $1,300. The Mega Dragonite's still about that $813 mark. The Mega Charizard Y did take a little bit of a drop, though, $614. I think this is a grading play. Okay. I don't know what the numbers are, but in the 10, it is selling for $3,000. Why I say it's a grading play, when you look at the graded on here, okay, look how many 10s you have. Tons of them. Okay, tons of them. And then when we go through here, okay, we go to, let's go page 2. Then you start getting some 9s on here. Okay, it's almost 2 pages, over almost 200 sales of 10s. And then you get about, you get 100 sales of a 9 right there. Let's see, that's about 100 sales of a 9 right there. Maybe the gem rate's not as good as I thought it was. Go to another page here. Then you got 8s and 9s. So I bet the gem rate on this is close to 40%. I think it's a good play at $3,000 for PSA 10. I really do. Sounds crazy, I know, but I think it does. Now, some other ones I'd say too is Black Bolt, White Flare. These things are going nuts. We have not had a reprint of these for the most part. The ETBs, I think, are a stone cold buy. I would get the ETBs of them. I would get the actual like booster bundles of them. I'd get whatever I could of them, to be honest with you. I think all of them are an amazing, amazing buy. But hey guys, that's just kind of my like little 1, 2, 3 on stuff of some of the market values on some of the sets that are coming out. We're in a summertime lull. You're not seeing a lot of stuff go up. But right now, I think it's a good buying opportunity. Pitch Black, I wouldn't mess with until pre-orders are on some of the major stores like Target and Walmart. And then remember, we do have some Ascended Heroes coming out at Sam's Club here in July. But guys, I'm saying Perfect Order, Chaos Rising, they're great ones to have. Pokemon, there's not a lot of sets that have went down. And again, if you like this kind of content, like and subscribe. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think is the summertime lull that you should be buying. And remember, guys, if you like some of these other videos, definitely check them out. And as always, thank you for stopping by. And remember, catch them all.